Hello there, welcome. In this short video, I'm going to provide a quick introduction of what's the culture mapping process all about, and I'm going to introduce the culture design canvas. Before we get started, quick intro. My name is Gustavo Razzetti. I'm the CEO and founder of Fearless Culture and also the creator of the culture design canvas. Why map your culture? When we talk about mapping your culture, it's about codifying. In other words, to capture in words what your culture is all about. You can do this with your team culture, or you can do it with your complete company culture. The first benefit of mapping your culture is codifying the real culture, not the ideal, not what leaders think and say about the culture, but actually how employees experience it. And of course, we want to do this with different groups, with different pockets of the organization. Another thing that is important is understand what are the commonalities, what are the shared experience across different groups. And of course, we also want to uncover differences. Are there gaps? Sometimes gaps could be good because it means that certain departments need different practices in order to operate and succeed. Sometimes gaps could be driven by lack of understanding, different directions, and of course, we need to tackle those. So here it is. This is the culture design canvas. A decade or so ago, Alex Osterwalder created a business model canvas, a tool to help companies map and strategize their business model. This is the culture version of it, which I created many years ago. Many consultants and companies are using it to map their culture. As you can see, it has 10 boxes. We call them building blocks. All together, define your company culture. However, culture is a system. Even though we want to zoom in each of the elements, we always need to make sure that we understand that in real life, they all work together. For example, the level of psychological safety in an organization is going to affect how people give feedback and the other way around. These 10 building blocks are not just randomly selected. We went through different phases of research with different companies to understand what are the best blocks to capture their culture. And it's structured in 3 different sections. At the center is what we call the core, the foundation of culture. It's the most invisible part. It's like if you think in terms of a house, the foundation is there. No one cares about it. It's invisible. But if it's not properly taken care of, all the walls are going to start to collapse. What's your purpose? What are your values? The culture priorities, and then grounding your purpose and values with behaviors that you reward and punish. That's why we want to drive alignment. That's the long-term vision, the foundation of your culture. On the right side of the canvas, we have what we call the emotional culture. This is about the glue that brings people together. It's about promoting psychological safety. How safe do we feel to belong to our team, to express our opinions, to ask for help, to challenge the status quo? Feedback, how we give each other feedback and help our colleagues grow. And lastly, rituals, those celebrations or expressions or team practices in which we acknowledge progress, wins, and also bring our culture to life. Lastly, on the left side, the aspects of culture that provides agility. How do we function? How do we collaborate? This includes how we make decisions, the meetings, both that collaboration that happens in real time synchronously, but also asynchronously. And lastly, the norms and rules that guide our behavior. So voila, this is the culture design canvas, 10 building blocks, 3 different sections. And when you happen to be involved in one mapping session, you're going to have to go through each of the different elements, and you and your team members capture, once again, how you guys experience. So basically, the good, the bad, and the ugly, so then we can move into assessing the company culture. I hope this video gives you a nice overview, and read all the articles and facilitation guides. And if you need help, reach out. Thank you.